Why did you choose your name, wrestling name, as the Kovu Brandon? What does that mean?
Kovu means scar and Brandon means king.
So, how did wrestling hit your head?
Actually, I was when I was 3 years old, I was watching my first TV show. So I was the first show I watched was professional wrestling. That time it was named WWF. The first match I saw it was Bret the Hitman Hart versus Shawn Michael, which is famously known as the Montreal Screwjob, where Shawn Michael cheated to win, and from that day I chose to be a professional wrestler. I wanted to be like Shawn Michaels.
Did your family support it?
In start, no one supported me because there was no any kind of scope of professional wrestling in my country, Pakistan. But day by day, when our sport, professional wrestling, grow in Pakistan, my family became my first supporters.
So, did you learn or you practiced only?
No, I played different matches. First, I practiced and then become a professional wrestler and make a platform of professional wrestling. I am right now with REW, Revolution in Eastern Wrestling, which is now also has been gone to India. In India, it is getting run by Sushant Sharma, and in Pakistan, it is getting run by Zishan Khan Durrani. In ring, he is also known as ZK, and Wahib Jamil Awan. He's the chairman of REW.
Okay, so, what was your aim when you was child, or you always wanted to be a wrestler?
Actually, from childhood, I always wanted to be a wrestler.
There was no dream of others.
What?
There was no dream of others.
No.
So, how did you manage to be on a ring?
How did I manage to be in ring? To become a professional wrestling superstar. This is whenever I step in the ring, I always have in my mind that this is my home. I grew up watching wrestling. I eat wrestling. I sleep wrestling. I breathe wrestling. So wrestling is my first priority always.
So, who is your idol on wrestling?
I told you before, Shawn Michaels.
So, you watch growing.
Yes, I grown up watching Shawn Michaels and his every move. I wanted to be a cheater like him. I wanted to be a hero like him, and everything like Shawn Michaels.
So, do you remember your first match?
Yes, I remember my first match.
So, how was the experience being on a ring? For the first time?
For the first time, when I saw a 3 lakh crowd in the country where no one even expected that the sports entertainment, professional wrestling will ever be exist in Pakistan. Uh, my first experience was outstanding, and I was crying after winning the match because I never expected that much crowd and chanting my name in front of other wrestlers. They rejected other wrestlers and only selected me as their favorite hero.
So, how did family reacted on winning for the first time?
Uh, my family was very happy watching me winning the match. Actually, that was a tournament for ROS World Heavyweight Championship. Another company in Pakistan, ROS, Ring of Slam. So they arranged a tournament between 8 different wrestlers, which I won, and I was undefeated at that time.
So, how many international matches you have played till now? Do you remember?
Uh, this is my first international match.
So, you win also.
Yes, I've been in my first
How was the
international.
experience being on Nepal?
Uh, First, I was thinking that Nepal, maybe it was not a good place because Nepal is basically an Indian-friendly country, and India doesn't have good relations with Pakistan. My parents and my office colleague and different people of Pakistan was stopping me to coming in Nepal. But I said that no, India versus Pakistan is a good match, and everyone wanted to see this match. So this match cannot be happening in India, and this match cannot be happening in Pakistan because of their relations. Visa cannot be exchanged. So Miss Bhagwati arranged this match in Nepal, and I came in Nepal. And when I came in Nepal, it was quite different from my thinking, from my thoughts. And Nepal, I feel Nepal very good place, and people of Nepal very loving people.
So, you visited some of the places of Nepal, or
No, no time for visiting.
So you are going back today.
Yes, I'm going back, but I promise I'll be back in Nepal again because I love this place.
So before coming to Nepal, what are the things you have expected that Nepalese would be? Your
I
expectations for Nepal and Nepalese?
I expected that it's a poor country and maybe uh, pickpockets will be there in airport or different thoughts. I was afraid because everyone in Pakistan told me that Nepal is not a good country because it's an Indian friendly country.
So we these days there is a trend expectation versus reality. Does that happen to you?
Yes, uh, in Nepal is much better than expectation.
So have you heard the most of the places of Nepal which is very religious and the tourist friendly areas?
Yes, I visited two temples. One is a Hindu temple. What was its name? Yes, Pashupatinath. That was also a good place to visit. And other was what? Swambhunath. Yes, a Buddhist temple. Both were good for tourist place.
So have you heard about Pokhara and Monang, Mustang, Chitwan?
No, I haven't heard about them. But
Not told about?
no, no one told me about them. But when I came in Nepal, I came to know that there are a lot of beautiful places because it's a hilly area, and I love hilly areas.
So you are very good looking. You don't seems to be a wrestler. You seems to be a hero. So what do you do at Pakistan, except wrestling?
Except wrestling, I'm also a artist. I've done multiple short movies, but I'm also going to be a actor for a feature film. And my first feature film maybe will be on my own story. And I also do some ramp walks and modeling.
How did you handle so much of work so together?
Because I'm away from different activities. Uh, I manage my every activity because I don't like to involve myself in different kind of activities. Like I don't make girlfriends because if I'll get in any kind of relationship, I also have to give time to them. So I don't have time for anyone. This is why because in morning I have to go to my job. I work for judiciary, and after 3 p.m. When courts get off, I have to do my practices, and when I've got shootings, I left my practices and go to shooting. So I have no time for any other thing.
So how many proposals do you get in a day?
I've never counted.
No, just like aggregate.
Mm, no answer.
No answer. You don't get or you get?
Yes, I get, but
Do you respond to them or not?
uh, sometimes I don't want to break someone's heart. But it happened to me. My heart get broken multiple times. So I don't like to accept any proposal because I don't think it's a good thing.
So you are single and have you plans to be in Nepal, Nepalese brother-in-law or we call it Join or Binasa? Any you have planned?
I think it will be better. Maybe I get someone in Nepal.
No one proposed you in Nepal?
Mm, I don't know.
I'll try then. Jokes apart. So you are very young. You seems to be very young, and you are so much popular in Pakistan, and you have win international game for the first time also. So what do you want to be in future? You want to be a professional wrestler, or you have something else in life to do?
Actually, I am in three different kind of professions. Also in acting and professional wrestling, and also in part of law. Uh, let's see which will be suitable for me. Uh, if I get more success in law, then I'll continue that field, and if I get more success in professional wrestling, I'll continue that, and if I get more success in movies, then I'll continue acting.
So I always wanted to ask this question to a wrestler because when we see at the TV, they fight and they don't get even hurt, and we feel pain. So you don't get hurt?
We get hurt. Even I've been bleeded multiple times, and I was about to lose my one eye in my second or third match, but it's our sport, and We play this on our own, so we don't have to complain about pain.
So, do you feel sometimes that I'm risking my life for wrestling? Have you ever felt so?
Yes, sometimes, because I am actually a hardcore wrestler, and uh, we felt sometimes that maybe we can die inside the squared circle, but it's our show hobby.
So, do you have any worst experience or the best experience in the ring?
No, I don't have any worst experiences, but I've got best experiences every time, because whenever I step inside the squared circle, if my opponent is huge than me, still people don't want to chant him. They always chant me, and it was always good for me. Even even if I cheat to win, crowd always support me. Whether I'm hero or whether I'm a villain, crowd was always supporting me.
So, in wrestling ring, does opponent win by cheating also?
Yes,
There
cheating.
are some techniques, or people clearly sees them.
There are some techniques, but if people are watching, it doesn't matter. We have to. We don't have to referee. We have to make that referee don't see us.
So, it is like, so when sometimes you are playing and the opponent is also playing, so you are good and opponent also good. So how does that referee could be like one can be the winner or one can be no? I mean to say that you are best, you are playing best, and the next one is playing worst. If he wins, then how does that feel?
Actually, no one is perfect in wrestling. Always the best man will win.
So do you find any kind of like cheating or in Nepal game this time?
I haven't faced any Nepalese wrestler right now. I faced an Indian wrestler, and he definitely cheated me, but I win.
So, overall, how was the experience being a wrestler till now and being in Nepal and being in a ring? What overall experience, in which word will you describe? Overall experience of wrestling.
Uh, Wrestling was always my hobby, and there are a lot of best wrestlers. But in one word, I'm not here to be the one of the best. I'm here to be the best of them all.
So, in future, with which player, wrestler you want to be on opponent with?
Uh, I would like to be opponent with the. Well, it's impossible right now because he's so much elder now, and he maybe get retired this year or next year. Actually, Triple H from WWE.
So this would be a funny question. So when we used to be child, then wait, I will ask Undertaker. So there were so lots of rumors regarding the Undertaker, that he was dead and he was again wake up. So have you faced some of the rumors in your country as well?
Yes, a lot of rumors I've heard about Undertaker, but it's his character. Even my brother, Kion, he's also a creepy character. I think my brother is more creepy than Undertaker. You can go on social media, you can search Kion, Kion. He's my younger brother, and he's face painted. His whole body is face painted, and whenever he enters the arena, everyone gets scared, especially the kids, more than Undertaker. But Undertaker is on bigger platform. He's on lower platform.
So in our childhood, we used to play cards of wrestlers. So have you played, sir?
No, I never tried to play cards. I always watch DVDs and single match multiple times. But I always like to watch guys like Shawn Michaels, JBL, Raven, Scott Hall.
So, in which international game you want to be participated on?
Professional wrestling. In national games, I've been two-time ROS heavyweight champion, one-time another professional wrestling company in Pakistan. I don't want to say its name because I am having bad relations with them. But I've been their world champion as well. And right now, first international, I won championship in Nepal.
So, do wrestler have threat in Pakistan? Do you feel threat sometimes?
Yes, we don't have threats with other guys actually in professional wrestling industry because it's a new industry in Pakistan. It's been 3 years professional wrestling started in Pakistan. So different countries have been the different companies started in Pakistan. So they have politics and jealousy from each other. So they try to make fake calls or fake internet email addresses, and then they give threats to each other. Because they don't want any other wrestler to get popular than them.
So, okay, so where in Pakistan, when you are walking on a street, so have you ever met some of the opponent that you have win with or you have lose with?
Uh, uh, yes, I've got and my one of favorite opponents, Jordan. He is currently a PWFP heavyweight champion, and actually I said the name because I don't want to say this company's name because PWFP is my rival company, but I started my career with them. And Jordan was always my best opponent. I have multiple matches with him. Sometimes Jordan won, sometimes I won. After the end of our rivalry, we both became good friends, and we sit together. We like to eat together.
So now you both are good friends. You are in touch.
Yes, I'm in touch with Jordan, and Jordan is one of my good friends and one of my favorite opponents.
So while in Pakistan, how do girls react on your playing? Girls, especially girls. Female fans.
Uh, on social media, I've got a lot of proposals, but in reality, I am shy kind of person, and I try to stay away from girls. So I never noticed.
Have you ever faced such situation that you are playing on a wrestling ring and only one girl chanting from top of the hall? Have you ever faced so?
Uh, no, I don't notice any kind of thing like that.
You didn't heard them. You didn't hear them.
I heard a lot of voices, lot of girls, lot of boys, lot of kids. So I never noticed.
So in the wrestling ring, there are female fans also. There are male fans also. Have you ever remembered such a crazy fan ever? Craziest fan?
My every KGS fan joined me and getting training under me and become wrestler as well.
The craziest fan experience.
My craziest fans become wrestler right now after watching me.
It's a huge achievement, huh? And have girls or boys have sent you some gifts like that?
Yes, my fans send me gifts, and
What do they send? I really want to know.
sometimes my female fans cook some food for me or paintings for me, and a lot of multiple things I don't remember. Sometimes some female friends send some cards.
So what touched you the most?
Mm,
What your heart melts for?
anything.
Like, just an example. Just an example.
No answer. I think I'm a soft-hearted guy. I don't say that. Other people say that I'm a soft-hearted guy, and I can't see tears in anyone's eye.
So if I cry now, then?
Yes, I get me.
So, okay. So finally, we're at the end, and what was your expectations being on Nepal, and have you felt that you have achieved it?
I thought Nepal was not a good place for a professional wrestling event, but after this show, I got more than expected. In my country, every news channel have shown my match in Nepal. Even they never supported us while we were playing in Pakistan, but they've shown our match in Nepal in every news channel, every newspaper. Uh, I was a rising star before this match in Pakistan, but this match in Nepal made me a superstar in Pakistan right now, and everyone is waiting for me. I'm getting phone calls from. I've got more than 300 phone calls from Pakistan in 2 days. When are you coming? When are you coming? We are coming to pick you. I think more. I'm expecting 500 to 600, maybe 1,000 people will be waiting for me on airport.
So they will be welcoming you.
Yes.
So I heard that you break the ring also in this match.
It was an accident.
So how does that happen?
I think I'm heavier than the ring.
Okay. So anything you want to say at last to Nepal?
I would like to say that I love the place Nepal, and uh, I would like to come back in Nepal. Maybe I want to settle in Nepal.
So thank you so much for your time.